say a bunch of cool shit.
I've got a lot to say, and even more to prove. I can do this with you.
What is up, dudes? I am here with Mike, hanging out. Gotta tweet this shit out. It is the final day for movies on Gialloween. The next couple nights are draw your own things. I think Protagonist tomorrow night, and then draw your own Giallo Killer the night after that. And then Halloween night is draw your own Giallo movie poster. But tonight we're doing one of my favorites, the film that broke Kayla's brain, The Editor. Yeah, it's like I almost want to watch it again. Right? Tweet that shit out. Oh, damn. Midnight Mausoleum's got a show tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, shit, in an hour. Retweet it. It's streaming on their website. We might have to peep that. Who knows? Shout out to them. They're rad. Marlena and all of them. Still getting set up over here. I forgot my camera was moved over from last night on the Alterna stream, the closeout stream for the fall campaign, which is still available in demand. I think I forgot to throw the link into this one, though, so I gotta add that. Oh, did I leave my Coke over? Can you hand me that? My cola. We had to run to the art store tonight to grab some supplies because my Copic liners were running out, so I grabbed some Microns because that was all they had at the Michaels we went to. But I treated Mike to Chick-fil-A because he had never had Chick-fil-A before. Yeah, I've changed Mike's life forever. He'll be my 300-pound Mike in no time. Yeah, I need you take that. I need to figure out what I'm going to draw from The Editor tonight. Because there's so much good stuff. I was almost thinking the chick in the stupid movie who gets her face ripped off. But it's like, I don't know if I can find... Oh, bingo. I was like, I don't know if I can find a reference for it. Found it. Because it's like, what is it? The main character, I think that's Adam Brooks. He's one of the directors. He just kind of looks like a regular, like, 70s dude. Yeah, there's nothing really too striking about the character.
Very
it's like upside down, but that, however, though, it's one of the more hilarious shots in the movie. So we'll just put that back there. Just slopping it onto the dude. Alright, ashtrays here. I've got my cola. I can get out of this seat so Mike has somewhere comfortable to sit. Grab my goodies. Yeah, we stopped at a art supply store tonight. I got some 11x17 Bristol board for at least for the final night of Gialloween, for doing a full board for that. If I don't end up doing it on one of those 9x12s to test. And I got a little 9x12 portfolio, so I'll have a safe spot to put the pages in. I gotta remember to like varnish those after I finish them too, though, and like treat them properly. It's not a big deal. Ash is that weird fucking red guy there. Get that all set up. We got our microns here. Oh, they got security tags on the back of all of them now. Sakura of America. Bust them wide open. I guess I don't need to pull them all out. I can just... So I know which ones are good. This guy, though, this is what I was pumped for.
Oh, is that the little eraser?
Yeah, the Mono Zero eraser from Tombow, which I bet people recommend all sorts of Tombow products. I just haven't picked any up yet. But I like a good eraser. I use this guy for everything, but like I was telling Mike at the store, it's huge. It's like the size of like a standard like number 2 pencil eraser. It's great for big areas. This thing is like so tiny. Oh, nice. And it's like a mechanical pencil clicker.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Yep, cool. Perfect. It's got some extra erasers in here. Mono Zero. Very cool. Add that into the circulation now, but now, especially on, that's why I was like, for those 9x12s, like for doing, if I'm not working on 11x17s, being able to erase finer details that I fuck up is awesome. I like the feel of it too. Ultra fine, 2.3 millimeter. Very cool. Here we go. It's the little things I never intended to go there to get. We went there looking for the these are what I was talking about. I guess I could probably show you. Is this not going to come off now? Bingo. So this is what we went there looking for. See how easy that was to get out, Mike? But I'm pretty sure also I can drop a couple. I need to find my dropper. You can drop a couple drops of just like isopropyl alcohol down into those tubes, and it'll reactivate a lot of that ink. Get them to work a little bit longer. Same thing if like the nibs aren't working too good. If you want to get the flow going again. Water and Copic proof. That's why I like these so much, though, and why you're paying top dollar is, for the most part, once you let them dry, they're good to be worked over. I think I saw fucking EVS drawing with these one time, and he buys these guys, but I don't know if he didn't know that you can buy the cartridge refills and the tip refills or not. But he buys them and uses them like they're disposable in the video that I saw. This was, mind you, years ago. But like at first I thought he was buying these guys, the disposable microns, and I realized they're the fucking like alloy body ones. These. The set of these is like, it was, I think they're like 60 bucks now. But like back in the day, they were like $80 for the set like I got. That's like all the sizes and then the brush one. And he was just like, oh, it ran out. Throw it in the trash. Just like showed like a box of them on stream once, and I like gasped like a girl. I was like, oh yeah, oh dear. Yeah, dude, I want to be that ball and loot all these pens I got, motherfucker. I'm rich as fucking ink. In vessels for ink and lead. Yeah, what was I drawing? Before I started nerding out. Dan's the same way though. Frega, like that's the good stuff for me. Is I guess I don't need to wear this when they do excuse me, they do streams, and Dan will show like his little like art storage area at his house. I don't know if he still has it set up like that since he moved, but he's like a weirdo like me and like collects pencils and things. So it's just like a company will come out with a really good pencil and he'll buy like every one of them that he comes across because he knows like if that shit's not popular, it'll just like never get remade. Like this paper now, if I like it, this is the one that I was telling you about actually before I go get into this. So this is what we're looking for tomorrow.
Okay.
But if you look at it, one sheet is like almost 1/8 of an inch thick.
Oh yeah.
It can evidently take a beating, and it's got a nice smooth finish to it. It's like a vellum finish, I believe. Yep, vellum finish. So it's nice and soft, so it should be good for like my penciling and inking, and then when I go to actually color on the board, should be all good. Which is why I was like, this setup with those refills, if I can get it and it's no bullshit, like it's the perfect setup for what I'm going to be doing, and there's a bunch of this goofy stuff. But I like that idea of almost like painting it like a giallo or a horror movie, like we had talked about. Like I'm consciously thinking about lighting it like that, where it won't just be like solid flat color blocking like a normal comic. There'll be like weird scenes, kind of how I colored digitally the Camp Rainbow issue, where there's like obvious like color tones to scenes instead of just trying to nail complete realism on everything. Just stylized shit that looks really good. Like, oh, this room's all bathed in purple now because we haven't done that, or it fits the emotional vibe of the scene. Like stuff like that. I really want to experiment on this because it's going to be a weird fucking book anyways. Basically making like a snuff film in comic form. Woohoo! Yeah, so we're doing ripped off face lady here tonight. I guess I can start with like a man-sized head because it's oversized on purpose. Get a nice rough in here too. Go back to the chin. Gross skin flaps and stuff. This is literally like one of the it's so funny and ridiculous and all over the place. I don't even really remember what the like fake movie is they're shooting in it, other than that it was like it's like a buddy cop drama, kind of like
that was the overall premise.
yeah, like that's what we could parse from all of it. It's like, okay, we know it's a buddy cop drama, kind of. Also, kind of seems like it's also a giallo itself. Right. Go. So yeah, her whole face is fucking ripped up. It's one eyeball. The other one's actually rested up against that cheek. Yeah, right. That's the whole thing, is just like mapping out details. I try not to, especially if I was doing like a recreation of a cover, I try not to do it too exact and like stick to it too much. It was a recreation, like I still need to take the Posca to that lizard in a woman's skin one. But just doing the bed that night, like I tried being like way more accurate to that than a lot of the other shit I've done. Because like I don't want to be like ripping off other artists. I mean, these are just little sketch cards, but this one is fun to play around with because it's just a bunch of disgusting shit. She looks like more like Elephant Man. This one will be cool to paint too, because I was thinking for like tomorrow and the next night before Halloween to practice, those would be the ones where I would do like a longer stream and go in and color any of these ones I didn't get to color. I'll probably do that for this one with gouache because I can go with a bunch of like pinks and reds and mess around with stuff that is like a lot of what I'll be doing for my book. Lots of fleshy bits and blood and things. What is up if you're in chat? I will be checking in a second here. Just trying to.
Charles Reeves says, "What up? What up?
What up, Charles?"
Crispy Jeb with some eyes at you.
That's Gamescape. What up, buddy?
And Charles says again, "Are you dressed up for Halloween?"
Oh, I don't know. I guess in a sense. I would be donning the baby teeth outfit for like the next month of my life. Whether it's for Halloween or other things, who knows? A method acting to play a serial killer. Yeah, that won't get me arrested. Oh my god, I didn't realize till now either. They're like little, like, speaking of baby teeth, they gave her like little baby teeth. Was playing the fucking new Call of Duty before we went live, and I'm addicted to killing them bad guys.
Charles is laughing maniacally at you.
I had to like think about that at first. I was like, I don't know, am I dressing up for Halloween? I was like, yes, I'm dressing up constantly for the next couple of months. Mike arrived today right as my serial killer book showed up, so that was cool.
Yeah.
It would be like, check out this reference material I got. Jake Hanrahan, the dude that runs Popular Front, recommended it, and it was just one of those things where it was like, whoa, the algorithm delivered today. We were looking for weird fucking material that could kind of help us get the ball rolling on potentially making it a feature, and I was like, this will just be more insight on the weird fucking idea we have to make something genuinely terrifying. So Iris is there on that one, and there on that one. It's like very cartoonish, and I love that. This comes to a big point. Eyes on Bruce there. That just looks cool from what I can see. It seems, I can't tell if that's supposed to be. I'm going to assume. Just make an executive decision just because it's hard to tell on the prosthetic they did for the movie. I'm going to say that's teeth there. So a little more depth. There we go. Mind you, this is a woman. This movie is insane.
I know I like it because I love parody movies, and this one is done in such like a beautiful way that I love it.
Dude,
But I don't know if it's that or if it's the fact that Kayla didn't get it.
yeah, like, I knew, like, I loved the movie, but then, like, halfway through it, when it introduces, like, the second character who's struggling with homosexuality, and she's like, what is going on? Is everyone gay in this? And, like, she doesn't get that they're just doing, like, the rule of threes bit, but it's with dudes struggling with their sexuality. It just gets, like, so fucking ridiculous. It's like, yeah, this movie is ridiculous on all fronts. When he's banging the hot chick and just keeps looking over at a picture, and then it finally shows the picture, and it's a picture of himself. Oh god. It's like one of the funniest movies to come out in like the last 10 years, and it's a horror movie. What is it? Paz de la Huerta, who they make like intentionally like weird as fuck.
Yep.
She's like a famous model and I think musician. Kayla was like, "Why is this woman so ugly?"
I forgot about that.
This is a Kayla. They're framing it so you think she's like the villain of the story. Like you don't know if she's a red herring or not the entire time. No spoilers for that. I'll spoil all the gay stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah, this will be fun. I'm gonna like sketch in the hair and ink like the outline of it, but I'm gonna have to paint it all for the final because it's actually gonna paint over the shoulders here. But because her hair is all like platinum blonde and then caked with blood, it'll look cooler if I just come in with the yellow and paint over it really opaque. That's what I should look for tomorrow at Jerry's. I should ask Ryan about good actual just brushes for inking with just like pots of ink instead of these guys too. This is like if I can practice that. Frank, I need to find something tiny, like a very fucking minute, even if it takes me like I'm dipping ink like every fucking time, like lay down one line and have to dip ink again.
It's like you're doing a Polynesian tattoo where it's like,
Fuck! Alright, let's crank this bad boy. Okay, cool. I did forget the size.
I don't know when you got here, but Ryan said nerds.
What up, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
Tell me your brushes. Tell me all your brush secrets. Details. Yeah, I was like, do we kick off the night with a musical after this? Or Pikmin's fucking Model, which Jeff said sucks.
Well, I would say we go with Pikmin's first.
Yeah, if it's gonna suck, we might as well do that and then do the cool stuff after.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me.
Save the mushrooms for later.
Exactly.
This lady looks like one of those people that was like mauled by a gorilla. Probably shouldn't make jokes about that since that lady is literally like from down the road from us. Whoops. If I could turn back time, Mike.
You would do it all over again.
Yeah.
Exactly the way you just did it.
Yeah, I'd be Cher. You do it all. You wouldn't change a thing.
Right down to the regret.
How do you know me so well, Mike? I don't know what I'm doing with that tonight, but I know that I'm going to paint her like one of my French girls. Whatever, we'll address that at a later date.
That's a future Spencer problem.
Like I said, a lot of this is getting painted over anyways. Tomorrow night or the next night. This is basically old lines. So I remember what I was doing. So I'm not even really worried about erasing this because most of it's going to be painted over. Ink little bits of this. Lots of extra work. Another meaty bit.
Just some chunks here, a chunk there.
And it's like so thick. The hands up too. She's feeling so excited. Too much detail. Wand and bloody.
So much better.
Yep. So I'm gonna build this all up with pink. Red and red and red and red. It looks ridiculous right now. It's like a rough approximation, but it's like I put a wig on a dead guy. Beautiful.
It kind of has like a Baraka vibe too.
Yeah, Baraka getting bursting out of a beautiful woman. Baraka! Oh god. Oh god, no.
Whoops.
Worst date ever. Yeah, she's perfect. A little more fleshy bits there. It's so ridiculous looking too, but I'll be able to clean more depth up there later because this is all like lips and ripped up stuff.
This is all just stuff.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Go watch the movie. We're not going to give away the copy of the editor tonight. We're going to do it Halloween night because that's going to be a long ass stream. I'm going to be going for at least a couple hours, most likely. I imagine it's going to take a while to even figure out like the composition I'm going to do. That's good though for now. I'm not going to color. But yeah, I told Jeff if all else fails, I'm just going to use the concepts that he had already come up with for a Giallo script that I already wrote. And then that'll make it really easy. I just, again, need to come up with a cool composition for that. Look through my reference books and things, find something I like, and look at old Giallo movie posters and come up with something that works and that I can do in a couple of hours. Because I was thinking I'd probably launch at 9 o'clock like I usually do, and then probably go till midnight that night. Sit here and do at least a 9x12, if not an 11x17. Fully inked, penciled, inked, and colored, well restrained. But I might regret that. Who knows? But it was supposed to help me gauge.
We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Right?
I'm sorry, just the way you're so nonchalant.
If I die, tell my wife I said maybe. Yeah, no. It's more so if I do that on a 9x12, it's perfect because it kind of gives me a decent gauge of how much paint I'm going to be expending on a page or a cover or whatever if I'm doing them on 9x12s. And then you know, like, how much I'm going to have to stock up on for paint to do the book because I don't think, little containers like this are going to last forever.
So you might need to go size up for two.
Yeah. But that's why, like, once I have the script all locked in, I can figure out the color palette, and those will be cool things that we'll be able to do streams and videos on where I'll talk about, like, all right, this scene is X amount of pages, and I had planned on sort of lighting it like this. So these are the colors I'm going to be using. And there might be these base tones or whatever, and then I build off of that with lighting, whether it's going in. I was talking to Vince about like glazes and stuff that I think he does with oils, but I always thought that was really interesting because you can basically like tint a painting like all one color, so then it is sort of like the effect of like having a green light in the room where it's like you painted everything under flats like you would a comic book, but then you can do this glaze color over it. It sort of gives everything almost like you're looking through colored sunglasses effect. It's interesting stuff though, but more I need to learn about. But I'm liking the gouache. I like the idea of doing the whole book like that. The book is going to be stupid and ridiculous and over the top and bloody and gory anyways, so I'm not too worried about perfecting things when it's mostly about destroying the human form. Biggest thing I'm going to have to practice, I got to do like December is drawing shit month, where every day I'm going to draw some shit you never want to draw, like a toaster and shit like that. Like, come on and give me prompts for menial shit to draw.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be in there so much.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be looking around my house like, what can I make?
Gonna need a spoon, chief.
Bowl.
Yeah, like I need to start practicing stuff like that more so. If I'm being serious, like establishing shots and architecture and stuff like that. That's why I got that Japanese watercolor book that Daniel Warren Johnson recommended originally. Which I never remember the name of it because it's in Japanese, but it's fucking rad. But yeah, that's the deal for now. I'm going to, I think, call it for now. We went for like 40 minutes tonight. We got a sloppy card out of it, probably the sloppiest one yet, but that'll really come together either tomorrow night or the next when I color a bunch of these. Because I can color a bunch of these while I'm sort of figuring out if I'm going to just do the one I already have or come up with something completely original on the spot. Because I had an idea for another one when we were just talking about the idea of like an American Giallo. And I had an idea for one, but I need to like come up with what the fuck I'd do for it, like visually. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I can still get some guests on. I'm hoping to at least have Ryan and Jeff on for Halloween night, even if they're not drawing along with me.
I'll be in the chat.
It'll be cool to have everybody there, even if they're in chat. Hoping to have Kayla with me if she can pop in. I don't know. She might be busy with the shop or whatever. But if we can get Kayla on as well, that'll be rad. And I'll be going for quite a while, like I said, painting up a movie poster, selling it for crack.
You were so close to a wholesome movie.
Red and black homemade, no off of what? That just fried my brain. What?
Red and black homemade, no off of.
What? Yeah, I'm trying to piece that down. I'm like, what were we talking about 2 seconds ago?
Spawn.
Spawn?
Oh, red and black homemade knockoff of Spawn.
Oh.
Gotcha. I'm on the trolley.
That seems to make sense. It's not going to be red and black. I'm going to be doing all sorts of colors, but there's definitely going to be lots of red.
A lot of maroon and black. I'm gonna do like
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mask things off, but I'm thinking about using the speedball tinta.
I was thinking it before.
Okay, tinta. I'm using the speedball ink Increg tinta.
Cheating.
Yeah, the best shit in the book, Scarlet Red. No, we messed around with this a bit. I actually really like how it splatters and things. I might need to invest in like a shitty toothbrush like Rob does. Like Rob uses toothbrushes and stuff for splatter. I've used some other things in the past, and combs and stuff. So I got to look into that and maybe getting like a big bottle of this stuff. But I liked how, especially like the idea if you're going for that, like if I'm trying to harness that like 70s grindhouse horror movie vibe, that like fucking like photo flow blood like in Dawn of the Dead and stuff like that, where it's just like so bright and ridiculous no matter what the setting or lighting is.
It's very good.
Yeah, like yeah. Good old fake blood that'll give you cancer 20 years later. Because we filled it with photo flow. Thanks, Dick Smith. I think it was his paint or his blood recipe. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it with this. Again, that's something I might test tomorrow night with the or Halloween night with the Giallo cover. Painting everything and then using this ink for the final blood splatter. But that's also, I know, going to be like a bunch of scrap paper masking where I like, all right, measure out the panel finally and block off everything, cut a little slot for that panel so I can put a piece of paper over the entire board to not ruin it with blood splatter. But that's why I'm like also not too worried about like making it all stylized and weird overall, as like I'm going to be painting all of it, and then rarely is there going to be a panel where there isn't someone fucking splattering blood, covered in blood, spitting up blood, bleeding profusely. Like, I'm wondering how long I'll go before YouTube is like, you gotta start blurring these pages.
You meant Spawn costume.
Oh,
What are we wearing?
make a homemade Spawn costume. That would actually be rad, but I already said if I'm putting in the effort to build a full costume, we're either using it for a shoot or we're using it for a show. Like, I really want to do a Voidwalker suit eventually.
Oh man,
Cade would be fairly easy to do.
I've actually thought about doing that, but
Yeah, like Cade, I would honestly probably get one of those masks like that, and then static wrap it with like fabric that looks like bandages, but it would be wrapped so you could just pull that mask on. It'd be reinforced. No one can really fuck with you, but it would look like bandages when you're wearing it.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
And then that actually wouldn't be too hard to do. You
like,
basically need like a hoodie and jeans at that point, and just don't talk.
oh yeah, or curse a lot.
Yeah. I'd just be like, don't talk and take pictures with people.
Yeah.
That's all, because that was what we talked about originally, was hiring like a bodybuilder or something to come to the conventions for a day, and I would have a Voidwalker suit for them to wear. But that is just so much work for like maybe 2 appearances a year that we do around here right now.
I mean, hopefully we can get back to doing.
Yeah, doing more now that the world is getting back to sanity.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh shit! That's beautiful. It's the little things, guys.
Literally.
Yeah. God damn, that rocks. Very little friction. Doesn't feel like it's like tearing up the paper or anything. Wow. If you're a weirdo for like tools and art shit, you didn't already know about this like me, this little... I guess the Tombow mono eraser. I guess I should have gotten... Remember I like stopped and looked at... They had the mono erasers, just like full size.
And you're like, oh yeah, this is just like what I have at home.
Yeah, so I should have probably grabbed some of those, because...
Well, we'll put it on the list for tomorrow.
Right? Definitely... That's the thing, too, is Jerry's has a lot more of a selection, like Tombow. They have tons of Poscas. Shit isn't, like, locked up like crackheads are going to steal it all. Oh, that's what you're going to be. That's fucking rad, dude. That makes way more sense. It's like, I've been drinking and getting crazy. Yeah. That makes so much... I was like, what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to look at... That was another thing I wanted to originally look at, was if Tombow had like a refillable brush pen or something too, because I have actually right here is the Pentel pocket brush. It's probably dried up at this point. It needs to be cleaned. Here's refills for it. Nice. Refills are very easy to come by. Lead. Blue line lead.
I remember when you opened that, or at least a brush similar to that one. I remember you having to assemble it.
Yeah, they bleed like crazy too.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I picked it up when we went to the Emerson, what was it, the Blick store or whatever.
Yep, on Emerson College. Is that there? No.
No, it was just like the neighborhood, I think, was called Emerson. Or Everett.
Everett. There you go.
I was like, Emerson, what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Pull this guy out. Yes, hang on. Let me finish up here. Move that card out of the way, see how fucking this is. I gotta look up like how to clean this fucking thing. Probably alcohol. But yeah, that thing's all dried up. Fairly easy to swap out though, but I definitely need to be maintaining it better if that's going to be the workhorse. Find something that's like a cartridge that isn't going to fuck me up. Oh, sick. That's the other card for the night. That's weird.
Now I'm just gonna doodle on this card.
Autism kicking in. Unscrew. Damn!
Maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I think I'm out of ink. I think. I bet you too. It's probably just like run water in it and let it dry overnight. I'm just an asshole. Sort of acid impressionist. Trojan. It's just something helmet. I'm done here. We're good. I got more other shit I gotta draw. I'm just losing my mind tonight. Yeah. I'll clean this bad boy up. We got this, and this here for drawn. Things to be drawn. Things to be done. Thank you, dudes, for watching and hanging out with me. I gotta get over to my computer and shut it down for the night. I will be back tomorrow night, the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Getting down with, I believe it's create your own Giallo protagonist. So we're gonna come up with that tomorrow night. We'll run over some prompts and things, and get down on the tropes of Giallos and figure out. I think if I'm going with the one that I already have a screenplay for, technically my guy it's a dude. He's a photographer coming off of a shitty breakup, getting back out into the world. Shit goes AWOL for him big time. I'm not going to reveal a name for it right now or talk too much about it because it is an actual screenplay that I've written, and we're trying to get that shit sold. But you'll find out on Halloween, and it's real cool. It's going to be a good time, and we're going to give away some crazy shit that night, and it'll be going for 3 hours. So pop back in. Tomorrow night we're creating our protagonist. The night after that, the 30th, we're creating our Giallo killer, and then 31st, Halloween night, we're making a Giallo film poster. It'll be a grand old time. We'll be giving away some movies and things. Yeah. Stop by, hang out. Till then, take it easy, dudes. Stay Garth.